What's it like staying at Bally's Las Vegas Hotel and Casino in 2022? Find out next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video in the Las Vegas series. Today we are gonna check out what it's like staying at the Bally's Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas in 2022. We're gonna do a little hotel room review, check out what's going on around the casino and the Grand Bazaar Shops outdoors in front of Bellagio, and try some eateries and see where we can find some coffee. So let's check this out. I haven't stayed in Bally's since New Year's Eve going into 2009, so I'm excited to try it out, and let's get to the video. So it looks like they have a Ben & Jerry's here as well, and a lot of other things that you could do, like go to the Vegas Speedway, Grand Canyon tours, right next to the Eiffel Tower here at Bally's. So although you don't need your room key to get up an elevator, they do have a security guard checking if you have a room key before you hit the elevator, so that's what keeps you secure. And right across the way, that's the connector to Paris. And yeah, Bally's and Paris are basically interconnected, and I can walk through Paris to get to where I need to get to. They also have a Signatures wine and spirits here where you can get souvenirs, drinks, and toiletries and snacks if you don't want to leave the resort. There's a nice little display of a Jubilee girl right next to the Uber and Lyft pickup zone, which is right here to the side between the Flamingo and Bally's. Now, although there isn't a Starbucks here, they do have a coffee and pastries Lavazza cafe here, and this will be open for you 24 hours just across from check-in here at the lobby. So if you're looking for that, it's right here. And Bally's is pretty small, and they didn't really have much things. So they have the Grand Bazaar Shops, which is up this escalator, and you walk through that lit up tunnel at night, and outdoors you'll get all the shops. Fast forward to Tuesday night. We're not staying at the MGM resorts anymore. We're now at the Bally's. This guy wanted to go see Carrot Top, so yes, he extended his trip another night, and now we're going to see Carrot Top.
Yeah, we're gonna see Carrot Top.
Back at the Luxor.
I know, so we're going back to where we came from.
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top, the ultimate prop master comedian.
Tickets are 40 bucks, you said?
They got 40 bucks.
On M Life.
Yeah, section 1.
So we're staying here at Bally's. Most of the shops are actually the outdoor shops that you pass through, where there's a Wahlburgers, there's a CVS, which is a big plus. If you want to go eat, you have to go outside the casino. Casino itself, the casino floor is pretty small. They still have Jubilee, which is that showgirl show. They have a connection to Paris Hotel. There's also been talk about possibly extending Paris and taking down Bally's and just making it all big one Paris property. I'm not sure how true that is, but that's what I heard. There actually used to be a Starbucks under the Giordano's, but now it's closed. So the closest one is right across the bridge that connects to Bellagio, and there's one right off this bridge downstairs at the Bellagio. Alright, Jaycationers, if you're finding value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps distribute it throughout YouTube. If you'd like to see other hotel reviews that I haven't covered yet on Jaycation here in Las Vegas, please comment that down below, and I'll try to do that here in 2022. Please consider subscribing. I have a ton of Las Vegas, San Diego, and world content. And now back to the video. So this is the passageway to Paris, right by Burger Brasserie. Alright, Jaycationers, so now it's time for the best part of the hotel room review video, and that's the review of the room itself. So we're here at Bally's and stayed here for 2 nights. We got lucky on the automated check-in. They gave us a 10th floor overlooking the Bellagio, so you can see a partial view of the fountains at night. You can see Paris, really nice view of the Caesars Towers and other Bally's buildings. This is definitely an older Vegas hotel, and I've stayed here in the past. Back in New Year's 2009, I actually got a presidential suite complimentary for my rewards card. They even had the huge big old school tube TV and a huge bathtub spa in the middle of one of the rooms. It was really cool, but this is their normal room. I got this for $100 total for 2 nights, basically just paying for the resort fees. Now it's the same thing as other Caesars hotels where you can only connect 2 devices per day, or they'll start charging you $14.99. Now I had my Auden Clark with me. He connected his laptop and I connected my laptop, and those were our two devices. But if we didn't communicate, we would have connected our phones to the internet, we would have connected our iPads, so that would have cost us a lot more money. You have to communicate with your family and your friends when you're here, because there's only two devices that you can connect to, and you're gonna be paying a hefty $14.99 per day. It's not the stay, it's per day for each additional device. I just went downstairs and got the coffee. Usually coffee averages about $4.30 for Pike's Place Roast, but there's no Starbucks here. You have to actually cross the bridge over to Bellagio to get Starbucks, and the Pike's Place blend over there is $4.30. I went to Lavazza Cafe today, which is down by the lobby. This, if I didn't have Caesar's Rewards, which thank God I had points in my Caesar's Rewards because this coffee was free, this would be $5.99 just for regular brewed coffee. That is pretty darn pricey, if you ask me. I'm happy that I was able to convert my points finally and get that. And yeah, you'd think that the casino of Bally's is pretty small, which it is, but if you go to the back area towards the monorail and the food court and the sports book, it is a lot bigger. I think it's because it's a casino that was built a lot earlier. These rooms are actually very, very spacious, so I actually like that. And I think they have done renovations in the past to these rooms because they have like a red and white creamish tone to it, and it doesn't exactly match with the Bally's building and stuff like that, but it's pretty nice. You have a huge working space desk right here, huge mirror in front of the working space desk. All their lamps have one outlet and one USB charging device. Their TV is really nice. Over here, it's bigger than the one at Luxor that we just stayed at right before this. They have the refrigerator to keep your drinks and your food cold. The beds were actually pretty comfortable. I like the leather square bed stands that they have right behind me. There's a nice little lazy boy with a stool you can actually sit down and eat at, which I like. And the view here is really nice. You could actually just sit out here and enjoy the view. Looks like they got VR stuff over here too. Bally's also has Real Bodies exhibit right here. So this is the backside of Bally's past the casino. They also have some arcade games and stuff for kids to do. Bally's does have a bunch of things. There's also a Twilight Zone type of experience here. They have this huge food court over here with a Johnny Rockets, Nathan's, Subway, Sbarro, and it leads to the monorail and the pool area. And their sport books is actually pretty big. No one's really on here right now. Basketball, weight scales, it looks like. By the monorail is the Bally's Fitness Center. They have a few machines, it looks like, and it extends all the way in there. An elliptical, some treadmills, not bad. And if you want to use the Las Vegas monorail, they have a stop here at Bally's. And unfortunately, the pool is closed for the season, but they actually have a pretty nice pool over here. They call it the Blue Pool at Bally's. Looks like they have a really nice bar lounge over here too. So this is the nice comfortable seat that you have. You can put your shoes on here and just lay back and look at the views, see part of the Bellagio fountains. There's also a nice big lamp here that you can turn on. And in front of the flat screen TV, you got your dresser drawer. And on the side of the dresser, below the flat screen TV, you have a bunch of outlets. Plug in your USB, your HDMI, and all that good stuff there. And then on the bed stand, you actually have two huge drawers as well. At the bed stand, you'll have your phone, and then the lamp on the bed stand will have its outlet. In front of both beds, you have stools where you can sit down and put your shoes on, or just put your clothes at and lay them all out. Over in the closet area is where the safe is. Obviously supported to have your safe. And what I do like about this hotel is that they do have a double lock. You can switch the first lock and then turn on the double lock. So that really helps out. And there's also a floor to ceiling mirror here as well. The closet has a bunch of wooden hangers as well for you, and luggage rack, as well as a ironing board and iron. Now the bathroom's okay. The sink has one of those like waterfall flowy sinks, but it takes a little longer for the water to get warm, but it eventually does, so you just have to be a little patient, unlike other places where the water is already warm right away. And we actually got to notice that they were working on the water here. They said they were going to shut off the water, but it never happened, or we just didn't notice when they did. The throne is nice and comfortable. The sink is good. They provide you with toiletries. There's a hair dryer, and the walk-in shower is pretty good as well. The shower head is nice, but like I said, wait a few minutes to warm up the water, and you should be good. But the bathroom itself, it functions just fine for a place that I'm basically only paying a resort fee for. I actually like the convenience of Bally's being right in front of Bellagio. I've spent a lot of time over at the conservatory on this particular trip checking out the Chinese New Year display, so it's really easy to get to Bellagio. You just cross the bridge. You have an interconnecting path to Paris. Basically, Bally's and Paris are connected together, and that helps extend what you get to see within the vicinity. And then Planet Hollywood is right next door too, as well as Cosmos, so those are easy walks. And then you cross the street the other way and you got Caesar's Palace, the Link Promenade. So there's really a lot of things that's beneficial to staying here because you're so central to everything. You don't always have to hop the cab to get to other places. Now, you know, Resorts World is pretty far from here. South Strip is pretty far, but it's still pretty walkable. If you could find all the other trams, you can get to those places. So overall, Bally's centrally located. So I would give the location part of it a 10 out of 10. The hotel stay, I'll actually go as far as say 7.58 out of 10. You know, it is older, it is outdated, but hey, you know, you're in the middle of the strip and you don't really stay in your room the whole time while you're here. Bally's Las Vegas, I definitely recommend it because you can find some really good budget-friendly deals, especially if you have the Caesars Rewards card. Yes, thumbs up. Now they also have the Grand Bazaar up front, and we're gonna eat lunch with another YouTuber over at Giordano's. So let's hop over to Giordano's and check it out. What's up, Jaycationers? So we're here over at Giordano's at the Grand Bazaar Shops at Bally's. We're gonna grab some lunch with a fellow YouTuber here in Las Vegas. He's a little late to the party, so we're waiting for him to come. Now, when you come here to Giordano's, it takes about 45 minutes to order Chicago deep dish style pizza. So you wanna come here a little early and wait. Make sure you're not in a hurry because it takes a while to make. Now their thin crust takes about 35 minutes, they said, and then they have another pizza. But yeah, you need to come here and be patient because these pizzas take a little longer to make. All right, Jaycationers, so our special guest has arrived. He's gonna introduce himself, and you've seen him in my Planet Hollywood video real quick.
Hi, I'm Ted.
What's up, Ted? What's your YouTube channel, bro?
Sleepless in Las Vegas.
Nice, man. You're a Vegas local?
I am a Vegas local now. Originally from the Bay Area, but now in Vegas. Just about to eat some pizza.
Yeah, man. You like Giordano's? You've been here before, right? You've been
Once. I'm ready for the epic cheese pool that you're about to do.
Nice. Cool. Well, everybody subscribe to Ted, man. Good dude. You got the mozzarella sticks here. Ooh, they're warm. Looks like a crispy outside, a little overcooked. This is a marinara sauce. It'll do. You know, normal appetizer. And then I got a local lager right here. Nice way to start the day. Ted says it's gonna be a crazy cheese pull. I'm gonna make him do the cheese pull. He's gonna do the honors.
So I'm not a professional, so if I mess this up, I apologize. It's not working out.
Happy.
It's not working out.
Right? That's an okay cheese pull, right? Alright, Jaycationers, so I got the special. It got sausage, mushrooms, green peppers, and onions. Try it out. Look how thick this is right here. Wee. That's super filling. I dig that. If you want some Chicago style pizza, come over here, Giordano's, if you're on the strip. I tried Windy City Meats. That's really good too. That's a good spot.
It's good stuff.
You could use a fork and knife if you wanted to, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'll get back for it, but it's thick. Kind of like eating a stuffed crust slice, like a whole slice.
Alright guys, so that was Giordano's. I thought that was pretty decent. If you're looking for Chicago style pizza here on the strip, this is probably the best you're gonna get. But Ted, what did you think, dude?
It's okay. It was a solid 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, it's a solid place to go here in Bally's. I try to cover at least one spot for my hotel reviews, and this is probably the best you're gonna get. Wahlburgers, you said it was all right.
Wahlburgers is like, it's good to try. I like Mark Wahlberg as an actor.
Yeah.
It's a good spot to try out at least once. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. I've tried it a couple times. It's not really a place I would want to go back to. There's so many different choices here in Vegas.
There is. Yeah, I mean, Chicago-style pizza, Giordano's decent. Thanks, man. Go subscribe to Sleepless in Las Vegas. All right, Ted, man. Good to hang out with you.
You too, man.
All right, bro.
All right, Jaycationers, so that will do it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps distribute it throughout YouTube. Please consider subscribing, as I have a ton of Las Vegas, San Diego, and world content, food and travel to come. Check out my Patreon, PayPal, and Teespring if you want to help Jaycation in 2022. And we'll see you guys in the next video. And in the words of Jaycation, stay traveling, San Diego, Las Vegas.